Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
Hikiko is alive and well. You can't kill me, YouTube. I'm not going down like that. It is no laughing matter. These games are going to be delisted. They're going to be deleted from the internet forever. You just won't be able to get these games. I'm going to save them. With your super chats today, my Xbox is going to be the one that preserves them all. My 30 gigabyte hard drive that I've salvaged from my original launch fat Xbox 360 fat, and I've carried it over after 6 red rings, no lie, 6 red rings across 4 different versions of Xbox until it's on my Xbox 360E model, the E model that is modeled after the Xbox One. It looks kind of like a VCR. But that hard drive is going to be the safe space for all these games that are some of these games that I have today have already been delisted. I'm the keeper of the flame. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the cool stream. I'm Hikiko. Remember, let's see if my button works. Let's see if my button works. Right there. My thumb's giving me the kiss. Leave that like. What's your deal? It's free. It's the free option. Sure, there may be some ads involved, but it's still free, technically free. This cool stream brought to you by the Toyota Yaris. ad free except for the entire game. Who do we got in this chat? Who do we got? We got 4 clubs. Hikiko is too powerful. They're releasing 2 videos in one day. And a stream. Consistent, mind you. Been rather consistent. I think this is my 4th stream in a row on a Sunday. It's now consistent. It's now scheduled, a scheduled time. Some people, like I know the British have told me this is a good time because it's like 5 p.m. over in Bongland. And then over here, where I am, it's 11 a.m. And I think everyone in Japan is already on the next day, right? It's like a 12-hour time forward over there. I've had to know that because I've been there, and so I can't really do the unblock me sweary stream at this time. I'll have to like do it later on in the night so he can possibly see it. Anyway, who else do we got in here? Ray's Gaming Channel. Well, goodbye Xbox Marketplace for the Xbox 360. We've got until I think July 29th. So we've got just under a month left to curate the best of the best digital-only Xbox games. Rumple Foreskin with the 10 pounds. 10 pence. 10 quid. Can't tune in for an hour, but wanted to send a cheeky dono. Glad to see you back making videos. Fully agree with you. Your new vid on Silent Hill 2 Remake looks great. Bloober might just stick the landing. Oh, we're going to be talking all about that. I mean, that's kind of the meat. There's a couple of big topics today, but that one certainly has activated the TISM nuke on our Silent Hill. It's just been insane to watch them all eat each other alive over this game. And it's been that way since it was announced. I think people had apprehensions that Bloober might be angling for that whenever they made the medium, which they wore all of their intentions on their face. The medium was specifically made so they could attract Konami to them and say, hey, we are capable of doing this. Just give us a chance. By the way, at the end of the medium, they had a big disclaimer. They're like, look, we're trying our best here. We're not going to get everything right. Please, we welcome feedback because we do want to eventually, make our dream game, right? And that dream game happened to be the Silent Hill 2 remake. No one's given them a single inch of slack, and it's been that way since they've been announced. And I feel that from what I've seen from Bloober is that they've actually been listening to all their critics and making corrections and adjustments and so on and so forth. But you really, really can't please anyone, and you especially can't please a Silent Hill fan. It's just never going to beat the canon they have in their head. So anyway, we'll get into that topic. What else do we got in here? We got J-Light, Big Daddy Hikiko. I bought Wanted Dead because of your video. Arigato gozaimasu. I appreciate that. I feel bad because I bought Wanted Dead on a Humble Bundle. I think I paid like $7. I always pay the minimum. Sorry, charity, but I pay the minimum. I got the key. And when I was playing it, I'm like, holy shit, I really slept on this one. And I hope everyone else gives it a try. It's been on sale, and they're still supporting the game. They've recently put a patch out as like back in February that like overhauled some stuff. So I probably came into that game after all the bugs were ironed out, but still, the bugs would have been funny to me. Serene Velocity bought it as well. Strayin', it's 2 a.m. I love the commitment down under. What do you mean you don't hate all remakes? That's the thing. Like, I'm reminded, like, I'm a huge George A. Romero fan. I love the original 70s Dawn of the Dead. I love the whole of the Dead series. I mean, not so much of, like, his later contributions. There was, like, Diary of the Dead and Survival of the Dead. Not huge on those, but I love the original Dawn of the Dead. I absolutely love Zack Snyder and James Gunn's Dawn of the Dead remake as well. Even though it's not perfect, it is an entirely different vibe and tone, but there's still some elements in there that just make it stand on its own. Like, it's got one of the best introductions to any horror movie ever. Like, Zack Snyder and James Gunn really pulled it off. I love the Johnny Cash, like, vignettes of the world falling apart. I love Ving Rhames in that, and how he like communicates with the gun shop owner with the whiteboards, and how they're sniping celebrities from the mall roof. I mean, there's a lot of creative flavor in there, and I honestly want that. I want more originality coming out of Bloober Team. I don't know if we're gonna get that, because seems like they're too concerned with appeasing unappeasable people. So what can you do but hope for the best? Hikiko's gonna cover it regardless. Just tuning in, Gotchi Base. I wanted to say Bloober Team can make a great game observer, but they keep whiffing. I mean, they're trying, they're listening. They've actually made some corrections because people have thrown some criticisms their way. If you've been paying attention. A Hikiko stream says, Big Frog, more like Diarrhea of the Dead. Yeah, Diarrhea of the Dead. While I liked Romero was trying to get out of his comfort zone there by making like a found footage film in a zombie apocalypse. I mean, the idea in itself has legs. There's a movie called Wreck. It's a Spanish film, like Record Wreck. The found footage zombie film can work, and that one capitalized on that idea. But Romero, I don't know. I think he didn't truly understand how video, like handheld video cameras worked. I don't know. The editing's really bad in that one. Moister, hey yo, watching you while playing Drakengard to not turn insane. All right. Well, everyone, welcome to the cool stream. If this is your first time, please leave a like. It helps the stream, helps get it out there, helps get the notifications. Today's theme are 360 games that are going to be deleted. Now, some of these games in my library are also on the PS3, but some of them aren't on the PC. There's like 4 different stratifications here. There's Kinect exclusive games, which I won't be playing today. They are probably going to be buried with the 360 marketplace. There's 360 exclusive digital only games, and some of them are really weird. If you see these 2 indie games here, these games are already unlisted. These were X&A games, the Xbox Live Indie Arcade. These have already been pulled. I'm not even sure that I can re-download some of these. I'm not sure if I can, so I'm afraid to delete them. And then, am I forgetting one? And then there's just like generally 7th generation, like PS3 and 360 games that are digital only, and they're not on PC, and they're not on disc or anything like that. So let's go through the list here. So some of these are just demos. So if you look at these cards here on the bottom, if it doesn't say Xbox One, that means it's exclusive to the 360 or 7th gen. And if it has the controller, the full controller, that means it's the full game. If it's like a half controller over there, it means I just downloaded the demo, okay? I'm feeling some of these out because I have not played some of these games. So I'm going to decide whether or not to purchase some of these and preserve them, okay? It's going to be an a la carte preservation system. But here's what I got. Voxel action game. Abin Hawkins, which I believe has gotten a remaster and it's on Switch. Aegis Wing, that's on Xbox One. Arcadian Warriors. Assault Heroes, Battlezone, Blazing Birds, Burnout Crash, which I'm interested in because I really love the Burnout series, and this just seems to be the Crash mode. Carcassonne is on Xbox One, Symphony of the Night. Cthulhu Saves the World, I think that's on Steam now. Darkstalkers Resurrection is on the PS3, and I do own it there. Dead Pixels, I don't know if this is on PC, but I really enjoyed this. This is like a kind of a flash game. Diabolical Pitch. This is a Suda51 game. This is a grasshopper joint. This is one of the better Kinect games, and it's just going to be pulled. They have no plans to preserve this in any meaningful way, unless you like mod your 360. But this is it. This is your last chance. Get Diabolical Pitch. I got a video of it on my channel. Double Dragon 2. They remade Double Dragon 2 in some awful, ugly Gauntlet Legends looking 3D. Never played this one, but I was just curious enough to download it. Deadliest Warrior has 2 digital-only games, and the sequel, Battlegrounds, is exclusive to the 360 marketplace. This version of Fez, this is the original version of Fez before it got ported to those machines that do spreadsheets, the PCs. But this is the original version of Fez, and this version is digital only. So throw Phil Fish some of your points. Fire Pro Wrestling. This is so bizarre because the Fire Pro Wrestling series is like one of the biggest wrestling series in Japan. It's still ongoing, but they made some Avatar slop version of it. I've never played it, but from what I understand, the base game is free, but you have to buy like Avatar skins. So I'm not sure if anyone's preserved every single Fire Pro Wrestling Avatar skin yet. So if you give an ounce of a shit, this is the time to be doing that. Fusion Genesis. Geometry Wars. This came with my 360. This is like one of those free games I got. I probably dumped 1,000 hours into it. Geon. This was one of the only games that they put on sale. This was $1.50. They're delisting all these games and they're refusing to have a sale. Those cheapskates. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. This is a Sega game, like a Sega alien hominid kind of platformer. I think this may be exclusive just to the 360. I made a game with zombies in it. I think this is on PC now, but this has been long delisted. LocoCycle, somebody just hit me up in DMs and was just like, hey, if you're going to stream, make sure you download LocoCycle. I don't know anything about it, but I'm already obsessed with the title card here. It looks like some crazy frog shit. Let's see. Mars Rover Landing. I didn't even know. This is for the Kinect Fun Labs. I tried to like download all the free Kinect shit while I could. Never Dead, of course, is disc only, exclusive to the 7th generation. Same thing with Operation Darkness. Quiet Please has a compilation on 3DS, but I think that's down. Maybe it's on Switch. Res HD is 7th. I think this has been ported. Rise of Nightmares, disc. I think it's disc only Connect. Schizoid. This is digital only. Septipus Tentacle Apocalypse. Have no idea. This is what gets me the most. These 2 games right here, South Park Let's Go Tower Defense Play and Tennerman's Revenge, are absolutely digital only, 360 exclusive. 2 South Park games. I have not played either of these. I did not purchase either. I got the trials. But I love Fractured Butthole and The Stick of Truth so much that I had to try these at least. I do recommend this. I don't even know if you can download this anymore anywhere, but it's Techno Kitten Adventure. It's essentially Flappy Bird with techno that you would find in DDR and a whole Lisa Frank-inspired background. If you can find this game somewhere, I recommend it. It's probably on mobile phones. I have the 1989 Ninja Turtles arcade game. I think this is the Ubisoft version. It got pulled due to licensing. It was online, and you could play with friends back in the day. I think it's since been part of the Cowabunga collection, but this version, I still have it. Totem Ball, Uno, Yaris, which is the Toyota Yaris game, Zombie Wranglers, and Protect Me Night. That's it. If you saw anything in there you want me to start off with, make sure you let your voice be heard in the chat.
Okay, throw me some numbers.
What do you want to see? I guess we can go alphabetical. I can go all the way back here, and we'll just go, and we'll skip if it gets bad, but we'll just start with the indie slop and work our way through. Let's read a little chat, and we'll get into it. Oh my gosh. Serene Velocity. I just got my 360 to sign into Xbox Live after over an hour of messing around downloading demos now. Yeah, at the very least, download demos and try out and see if you like anything. Ultimately, I'd recommend getting a modified Xbox 360 Slim. I have one of those. It lets you play all the games from all across regions and install delisted content from shady Russian servers that are still preserving it. Let's see. Fire Pro Wrestling's cool. Buy the Suda version of it. Oh, the Famicom one. Super Famicom one. LocoCycle is on Steam. Oh, it is? Okay. I think Never Dead runs better on RPCS3. Probably, but if you're going to buy the console version of Never Dead, you've got to get the 360 version, hands down. All right, so we'll just make our way through stuff. I sure hope there's no copyrighted music in this. That's all I got to say. I'm fearful of Burnout, okay? Okay, so this is like one of those indie games. It says like purchase the full version. It's impossible. I cut my teeth on a lot of these like weird games. I mean, I had Steam growing up and all that, but I mostly was a console gamer at the time. So I just like would download just anything that had an odd thumbnail. It was just like going through a video rental store and just judging everything by the cover. So I ended up with a lot of weird stuff. This game really appealed to me because it reminds me of 3D Dot Game Heroes, which I was kind of obsessed with when I got my PS3. So anything that had that voxel style, like there was a launch game for the PS4 called Resogun. I just really dug that style for a while. It was back when like retro was in vogue, and I was, big into chiptunes and shit like that. Anamanaguchi. And then I don't know, I kind of fell out. I think it got oversaturated. I think Fez might have been the saturation point for this style. What the fuck? Did I just soft lock? Okay. I was like, did I just soft lock myself? Look at that skybox over there. This is like some, what's that game for the Dreamcast? Oh, fuck. There's like this 2D shooter game that has like weird skyboxes like this. Hey, we got a super chat. 6 quid. Play the Yaris game. Okay, we got a request from JR. And that's how things are gonna go. The super chats are gonna activate the wheel. Okay, so if you didn't know this, the guide button on the 360 has a My Games tab, so you can actually switch back out to your games. By the way, did you like my Bullet Witch background? Make sure you download the themes before they're all pulled. I think the themes are also at risk. Okay, this is the Yaris game. It's high quality, you could tell, because there's no thumbnail loaded just yet. But Toyota, I mean, I wouldn't turn my nose up at a Toyota Yaris if one appeared in my driveway. I'm pretty sure it's a decent car. It looks like one of those PT Cruisers. Doritos Crash Course, by the way, is Ford's compatible. So there it is. In all of its low poly glory there. The Toyota Yaris. Each one comes equipped with a Dr. Octopus laser beam cannon. Let's go. David, if you're in here, my buddy David, King Game Review, he actually has like a racing wheel set up in his basement. I want to see him stream Yaris with his racing wheel. But yeah, it had multiplayer, leaderboards, Chivos. I think there's like 200 achievement points on this one. There's a gallery, and yeah, let's just hop. I think I'm going in blind. I might have played this like once back in the day, but you get coins, you got weapon storage. Make sure you buy the Yaris with the most amount of weapon storage. So like there's upgrades, 10,000 coins to get that shield strength. You can get different rims and shit. This is great. Get different skins for it, right? So it just has like a little skin. I want that. Wait, I'm gonna go into my fucking Toyota dealer and be like, hey, can I get the 3-door liftback with meteorite metallic? Make sure it has max weapon storage. Thanks. All right, we're gonna go absolutely red. Let's do it. I guess I have played this. My best time was 3:27. Track 1, track 2. All right, well, let's do this. Wow. Look at that track. Look at that blue to white gradient they use for that background. Oh my god. Is there an accelerate button or am I on rails? What the fuck is this? It's okay, so the camera... This is like Sonic the Hedgehog bonus level. Like I'm gonna get a fucking Chaos Emerald at the end of this one. My god. Okay, so I can aim. I can aim and kill the robot owls. God, that camera's making me sick, man. JR, I'm gonna regret this. So I need the coins to get the different... to get the different upgrades. So am I limited on how many shots I can fire? Like, I'm having a hard time absorbing all the nuances of the complex gameplay mechanics of Yaris, but just give me a minute. I'll get the swing of things. Whoa, 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 whoa. This reminds me of that Kid Icarus game, like where you have to like fly through the sky and then like independently move your target reticle to kill things. Only shit. Watch this appear in like one of those Sakurai game developer blogs that he puts out. Like this ends up being the origins of Kid Icarus. He goes, I was really inspired by this Mary Jank called Yaris. This is kind of Kino. I like it. Oh my god. Sonic Blast. How do I use it? Squad Hill. I'm pulling off like Tony Hawk tricks in my Yaris. Guys, I'm convinced I'm going to buy a Yaris after the stream. What brings you in today? Yaris for the Xbox 360 Marketplace. Oh yeah, another one. Phil? I mean, I bet these are decent cars. It looks like it does have some roomy interiors. When did this level? When does it end? What did I do? I'm shooting out like circular saws at fucking fixed point robots. And I'm getting all these Toyota currencies, like these Toyota coins. Okay, so there are different weapons. And you can cycle using the bumpers. So I've got like the circular saws, or I just have like the Buzz Lightyear laser. I did it! I don't think I accelerated beyond like 65 miles per hour, but we did it. 20,000. Let's see what we can buy with our 730 coins. Okay, so we can get a new spray. Blazing blue, polar white. Damn. Why is it so expensive for just an all-white car? Okay, you can get... I don't have enough for any new rims. I can't get any weapon. So if I want the sporty sedan, it's 5,000. I mean, like, these are decent prices. I wish I could pay 5,000 for fucking Yaris. All right. The font is pretty cool. Pure Ludo. No game sound? You guys aren't getting game sound? It's just probably low. Let me know if you're hearing the game sound. Is this guy gaslighting me? Phil Spencer works at the car dealership now. Yep. All right. We'll do one more round of this, and then if you guys have any more requests, get them in. I kind of like this. We'll try a different map, though. We'll buy something. And I guess I'll get the Blazing Blue. It's very low. That's fine. I'm just a really loud guy in general. And I don't even know if this... I don't think this would be copyright. I hope the soundtrack to Yaris is not copywritten, because I don't want to get flagged like that. I don't want this whole stream to go down because of fucking Yaris. All right, so we're on a new track. Okay, from what I understand, the car automatically accelerates, but there are things on the level that slow you down. So you can peak out at 130. True to form, true to reality. Why wouldn't you use the circular saw, though? What the hell? We got Jinko jeans, fucking flame textures, and sumo wrestlers on unicycles. Whoa! This game got real. What's happening? Did I just lose? They won't let you destroy. It's like a Gran Turismo. They won't let actual damage come to the Yaris. It always has to be in pristine condition. All right, I got to be careful about that. I just got filtered. Woo, woo, woo. Is this game delisted? I have a feeling Yaris is delisted. It's got to be. Surprisingly, Doritos Crash Course, the first game, is still on the marketplace. I think it's still free to download. But it actually got a sequel for the Kinect. And that has been delisted. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I going to do about these guys? Can I shove them? There we go. Just go into the fucking Toyota dealership. Can I get the circular saw mod on this one? I don't care if it's aftermarket. Just put it on there. I'm not leaving until you do. Okay, so that's why you want to get the shield upgrades. This game really ramps up the difficulty. Like, you really do need to invest in a good shield upgrade. I don't know how to repair my Yaris at all in this, and I just spun out. We're done. We're done. That was Yaris. Please preserve it, somebody besides me. The future gamers must know. I can't believe this is officially licensed. Super low but audible. That's fine. I'd rather be... I listened back to my other stream, and the audio was really drowning out a lot of the commentary. I guess I was super low, so we're fixing that. Okay, let's move right along. This Battle Zone game, I played it like way back in the day, and you needed like one of those 360 cameras, and you could actually play online. There would be like a low quality camera feed, live feed of just some random bro in his dorm that you had to stare down while you were playing Battlezone. Let's try out Blazing Birds. Gotta love that Hot Wheels font they chose. I know nothing about this. We're going in blind. I noticed Daytona USA is still available on the PS3 store, while the 360 version has been delisted last year. Yeah, Sega has randomly delisted a lot of games. but kept some. I don't know what their method is. It probably has something to do with music. Blazing Birds. I don't know how to play this, so let's go in. Yeah, let's try practice. I have no. What do you got to do? Okay. Serving. Is this badminton? Okay. Okay. You have to serve the bird over the net using the left bumper. Oh my god. Oh my. This is amazing already. Where do I enter my credit card information? I feel like this is a game that I could program. That's always a good sign. Okay, so there's a drop shot. Okay. Okay. Clear shot using the right trigger. Rockstar Table Tennis has nothing on this shit. The aiming is very odd. I will say that. Boop. Are those the basics? Okay, so now I just gotta get the thing. Whoa. Okay, I had a super strike there. This is an optional control method for more advanced players. Hold the right stick in at any direction while swinging for manual aim. Okay. So if I don't, it just auto aims for me. So you just sit around spamming your lightsaber. It is nice. So you do have a power strike, and I think it's determined by... So if you look in the center of the wheel there, there's a green icon, like a green circle, and you can activate it once. This is amazing, though. Why don't they make Flash games anymore? What happened? HTML5? Fuck that. What a cope. All right. Oh, there is a bar on the left that determines that. Okay, let's get into the real game now. How do I exit? Oh, I have to do 20 things. Let's exit. Let's get into this. I got it. Man, watching these 360 indie games is so nostalgic. Yeah, I played a lot of weird crap back in the day. Should I crank it up to hard mode? I think let's easy. I'm a first timer. Pick a human player. Let's get Estrella in here. My options are very diverse. Denmark. Netherlands. Portugal. Who would suck at this the most? I think China would be top tier at this form of badminton. I don't know. Let's just go up against a USA guy. He's going to be out of breath. Oh, I'm from the United States. I'm going up against Estrella with a Mortal Kombat tower approach to things. Oh, God. Ooh! I got 1 point. I love this this Matrix soundtrack they got for it. Like the Crystal Method came in. They were told, we got a game called Blazing Birds. I'm not sure if I'm doing good or not. Oh my god! It's just like Windjammers. It's just like Windjammers, everyone. Limited run games. Where are you on this? You're sleeping on Blazing Birds. This is your opportunity for preservation. I think I'm doing all right. Oh, double hit. You can't do a double hit. Gotcha. We're doing okay. Ooh, no. I think I have 3 points. What the hell was that? He summoned like Ramu or something, and that badminton came down like lightning. Or they call it a shuttlecock, right? The game is badminton. the unfortunately titled thing is called a shuttlecock. We got this. We gotta bring it home for America, everyone. Oh! All right. Bleep. That's got to be it. When's the match point on this? I'm already tired of blazing birds. I'm thinking this one should get deleted from the servers. All right, one more. Let's take it home. We'll do best of 5. Whoa! It's coming down neck and neck. Damn it. He's got it. All right, that was Blazing Birds. May it rest in peace. Because I ain't buying that one. All right. Fireball. Hi, Brad. Is Cosmic Jumper still available to download? I think, or Comic Jumper, I think it was preserved on one of those compilation discs. Don't quote me on that. Let me go through my list. So there is a list out there. I'll post it up on my Twitter later if you want to know what games are truly exclusive. But there's a list called Digital Only 360 Games Launched into the Sun in 2024. And there's 100 some odd games on there, but it incorporates all the games that are 7th gen exclusive. There's Kinect exclusive, and then the ones in bold are specifically 360 exclusive. So, well, I think Assault Heroes here, this is 7th gen exclusive, so you can get this on the PS3 right now if you so choose to. We got to get an update. Make sure you get all those updates in, too. Who knows if they'll take those offline. There's that game. If you guys remember Rocket League, of course you know what Rocket League is. There was a prequel, or a spiritual prequel, to Rocket League that was exclusive to the PlayStation Network. Rocket League, one of the biggest indie games of all time. It was exclusive to the PlayStation Network. It's delisted. And I don't think you can get it on anything else unless you, do the PS3 emulator. I've never played Assault Heroes, but it reminds me of that game Jackal. Use grenades to deal with bunkers and minefields. All right. Solid. Blade Kitten is still available on the 360 store as well. I believe it is a couple of bucks. It's a fun platformer. It's also on Steam. If it's on Steam, I'd rather get it on Steam. I have a Steam Deck, and I've been playing most of my games on Steam, including my more recent review of Wanted Dead was on my Steam Deck. Where's no, Luca? No. Oh, the cat game? I don't know if I ever downloaded that. I think that was part of the indie arcade that's no longer with us. I do have Techno Kitten Adventure, though. You gotta love this old, 360 render Halo map here. Low resolution textures, kind of cool water physics. Yeah, this is like Jackal on the NES. All right. I like it. I like it already. It's not bad. So is there any negatives to using the flamethrower or the alternate weapons? Because I think I'm just going to stick to using the flamethrower if you don't mind. Jeez. Oh, wow. You can destroy the environment. Like, the environment actually reacts to your weapons. That's neat. Yeah, these early 360 arcade games certainly have a vibe to them. Kind of in that, like, Western developed PS1 era. Something like Psygnosis would have developed this shit. Whoa. Bunker Buster. Okay, why am I overheating? Am I going to blow up? Wow, that... Okay, there was a cooldown on that. What is it that determined that? Using my special? I've never really liked that in arcadey games, like where your special damages you. It just made me want to play the entire game without using my special. Like, the Ninja Turtle games do that. Of course, it's to eat your quarters and all that, but I just never... Not a fan. What else have we got? So we got my Gatling gun. Yeah, this is a decent game. I wouldn't want to see this one deleted. It's very basic on the surface, but what else does it need to be? I bet this was a lot of fun back in the day on Xbox Live, playing with a bud. One of the few games I could convince my dad to play with me was Jackal on the NES. Jackal and another game where you fight Fidel Castro. Like, Fidel Castro is the last boss. I think it's called Guerrilla War. We played a lot of Jackal, and we played a lot of Guerrilla War. I could definitely see enjoying this one back then. All right. Are we going to get to a boss? Let's wrap this level up. Move on to the next game. I'm the Top Gun. It's not terrible. All right. It's moving right along. I'm trying to get to the first boss, and we'll call it and switch the game. It looks like we're approaching something here. We got a little blockade. This has got to be a boss. Come on. No, we just did a hill jump. Sweet. All right. I've had enough. Not bad. We'll save it. I might actually buy that one if it's possible to play with friends. If I can play this online, I'll play it. I do enjoy those old school kind of arcade, slow scrolling things. Arcadian Warriors did not look appealing at all. It kind of looked like a Gauntlet kind of clone, but not as good. Burnout Crash? Anyone? I do like the Burnout series. I'm hoping there's no copyright music in this, but it's lasted this long, so I don't think it does. Yeah, Rocket League was a better name. Yeah, what's the name of the original game? Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars. That was the original Rocket League. I can see why they truncated it. Oh my god, FK in the coffee. We got a generous $50 super chat from Matthew Eagley. Major supporter. Really appreciate you, Matt. We're going to bless you with KG, of course. Of course. Thanks, man. Can't stay, but dumping Doritos in your 360 tray was what first made me a fan of your channel. Buy yourself a brush to clean out that Cool Ranch keep. Oh, yeah. I believe the Doritos I dumped, he's talking about my Xbox 360 video, which, ironically enough, called the digital storefront closure like the week I released that 360 video where I recommended some games that were going to be delisted. Microsoft came out and said, "Yeah, you've got like a few months," and yeah, I think I just dumped nacho cheddar Doritos, and I did eat those Doritos after that video, so nothing goes to waste over here. Thank you, Matt. I'll be using that to be to buy some Xbox Live junk. Hopefully, Burnout Crash is decent. No! No! Hold on, we gotta mute the stream. We gotta mute the stream. Sorry. I don't want this stream to get banned in Germany. So let me adjust some music settings here. I knew it. I knew the moment I played Burnout, they would have like Goldfinger or some shit, and then they'd come by and be like, call me Superman. I'm taking those super chats. That is such a weird way of doing things. Take a look at this, guys. The music, full volume is all white squares. Mute is all black squares. I've never seen volume go that way. I've never seen it. Who designed this? All right. I've muted the music. Burnout actually has some decent soundtracks. I was playing Burnout 3 on my original Xbox, and I was just impressed. I was just like sitting there listening to every track. I didn't skip a single one. It's probably because it's the music I grew up with, but they had like My Chemical Romance and Hawthorne Heights and Alien Ant Farm and all that. I'm like, what is all this? Oh, okay, we gotta go through the little tutorial MC guy, but that's okay. I know how to play Burnout. You don't have to tell me. So this is a Flash version? Is that... Because when I was looking at the screenshots, it looked like it was a top-down GTA version of this. Okay, yeah, so that it looks decent. Yeah, it's top-down. The crash mode has always been my favorite bit of the Burnout games. I probably dumped more time trying to like perfect my crash mode than actually playing the meat of the game. Oh, you can't let any of them escape? So you actually have to create a blockade of destruction. Okay, so if you don't know what Burnout is, it's like a racing game with an emphasis on destruction. And it also reminds me of Tony Hawk because there's a lot of sub-objectives. So here it's like, reach this score, trigger the super thing, like get the, destroy this special car, or do this stunt. It's really silly, which is why I'm into it. But it looks like there's a lot of lock stuff that comes out during the full game. I'm very cautious too because I need to go through my actual library and make sure I get all the DLC for the games that aren't exclusive before it gets delisted, because I know they're going to delist DLC, themes, probably like movies and stuff, like special exclusive companion movies. Like Nier, the original Nier game had like a comic book that I had to download for the PS3 before it got delisted. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till everything shows up and... Alright. Okay. Oh, we let one get away. Well, I can't do anything about that one. Okay, so this one's going to get smacked. Okay. Not doing too bad. Woo! So, what you see me doing here is kind of a more expanded version of Crash Mode from the traditional Burnout games. That little flame bar in the bottom left is what they call the Crash Breaker, and that allows you to, like, explode your car multiple times and get these other cars caught in the crossfire. But I'm not supposed to let any of them go. But I think I lost that one, but it's not bad. It's just a little simpler than a traditional Burnout game.
You didn't win any new stars.
We didn't even get the 20 mil. So, yeah, I think I got that.
Perfect performance.
It's a bit longer, though. I feel these levels should be shorter and to the point like the original ones. I wasn't expecting them to last more than a minute.
Blow up a bunch of traffic at the same
All right, we got a guy. I got a guy.
If an exploding vehicle sets off another explosion,
I got a guy. Come on. Don't forget, Dead Rising 2 has Case West Smeem Boy 79. I read that. I read that chat. I got you covered. I actually covered that on my Xbox 360 video. Both Case Zero and Case West. I have them both. Those games are on the Xbox One and Series consoles. So if you buy Case West and Case Zero, you still have a chance, is what I'm saying. You still have a chance to get those. It's so weird that they haven't ported those yet. Okay, we'll give it one more shot, and then we'll move on to the next game. So the trick here is to get the bus barriers going. Yeah, get a good bus wall going. No, I just messed up the wall. Okay, good. I'm really trying to strategize on this one. We're going to hop over there. Nailed it. Give me that crash mode. Got him. We lost one of them there. Okay, we're getting a good pileup going now. Whoa. This is the ticket. That's the ticket right here. Just put a bunch of shit in the middle. Hell yeah. I really enjoy. I don't play a lot of racing games, but I would recommend the Burnout series to just about anyone. Like, their appeal, it's one of those racing games, one of those, whatever you would call it. Just in the same way I would recommend Twisted Metal to everyone. Oh, the cops. Can we take out the barricade over there? There we go. We're doing so much better on this one. Don't crash the ambulance? Okay. Well, I don't think I have a choice because it's going to go straight into that shit. Yeah. Don't crash it. And then it just automatically drives into the blockade of shit. Whoa! My blockade just phased out, though, so I'm going for 20 milli. Magnet. Cars attract. Okay. I'm not sure how to use that, but... Oh, okay. There we go. I think it just automatically activates, which is great. It's just pulling everything towards me. This is perfect. This is the best game of the stream right now. You're witnessing it right now. We gotta preserve this, guys. with your super chats, we can preserve Burnout. What is this? Crash mode? Burnout. I think it's just called Crash mode or something. Oh, look at these guys. Just look at that guy over there. There's no way I could have got that one. 5 vehicles. Okay, so we almost hit. I got 2 stars on that one. I got 2 of the objectives. Not too bad. Yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna make a mental note to buy this after the stream. I think it's like $10.
You got 2 stars.
Oh, you get the next vehicle. Okay. That's good. This was Burnout. Is it called Crash Course? Burnout Crash Course? I just failed the memory test, but I like that one. Yeah, it's just Burnout Crash with the exclamation. Check that one out. All right, moving right along. Cthulhu Saves the World. I think this is on PC now. I do want to play some Darkstalkers Resurrection because this is my favorite fighting game franchise, so I hope you don't mind. This is my plug for Darkstalkers. If you're a fighting game fan, I just always loved the horror theme of this. And I always played this over Street Fighter. This was my first PlayStation game. I think I got Darkstalkers 3 or something. Maybe it was just the first one, and it was also my first PSP game. I got that Chaos Tower game. And then they just stopped making them. Hey, what's up, Kenny? So how do you back these up once they go down? Can you just clone your Xbox hard drive or something? I think it is possible to clone your hard drive, but you have to have a modded 360 to do so. And at that point, if you have a modded 360, you can just download packages and install them to the drive. I do believe most of the games have been preserved. The shit that hasn't been preserved is mostly like skins and themes, I think. But don't quote me on that. I'm still very rusty in my 360 knowledge here. This is just straight up amazing. This is one of the best games out there. So I've got this is the demo of it. I'm not sure who they'll let me play as. Okay, so we got Dimitri, Donovan. Why would they put Hoitzel in there as one of them? Like, why not Morgan? Just let me... Oh, well. We'll play as Dimitri here. My favorite is Victor. I know he's like more of like the Zangief type and all that, but I like Victor, and I like to play as Lord Raptor. I guess the one that I'm best at is John Talbane. I know all of his movesets, but I just like trolling a bit with Victor. But I would say ultimately John Talbane's the one I usually play as. I know we said we talk about some Silent Hill, and I'm gonna get into that. There's a lot of Silent Hill stuff I want to talk about, but I'm gonna drop some esoteric knowledge on y'all. They're the developers of Silent Hill F. Do you guys remember Silent Hill F? The game that they haven't talked about in almost 2 years. They dropped a trailer and then left the room. Silent Hill F is being developed by a company called Neobards, and I've reviewed 2 of their games on the channel. I think that's the only 2 games that they've made. They made Resident Evil Reverse most recently, and then Resident Evil Resistance, Resistance, and they're both like multiplayer online games that were kind of bundled in. Like Resistance was bundled in with Resident Evil 3 Remake, I guess, as an excuse to like trim out some content from the actual remake. But I enjoyed it. It's not as good as Outbreak or whatever, but That's Neobards. They're making Silent Hill F. And one thing I do want to compliment them on is they are amazing environmental artists. Like, if you look at some of the levels within Resistance especially, not Reverse. Reverse is just like the biggest cash grab ever. They put like no effort into that game. But if you look into Resistance, there's a level inside of an amusement park. And there's a Darkstalkers area where you can see Victor. And so they rendered out this really beautiful model of Victor from Darkstalkers. I showed that in my Resistance video. So go watch my Resident Evil Outbreak or Resident Evil Online video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But Neobards really has a good respect for the games that came before them. But I don't think Capcom gave them any budget for what they wanted to do with those games. And they canceled them like within a year, essentially. Like the drop-off of both Resistance and Reverse is significant. Like even within the first month. And then like Reverse, I think they had like 2 updates, and then they're like, okay, we're giving up on this. Sorry guys, I'm not. It's the controller. It's not me. I'm playing on a controller and not the sticks. I need my special sticks. Anyway, that's Darkstalkers, one of my favorite fighting games out there. Make sure you get that on. I don't even care if you get it on PS3 or 360. Your purchase is going to be the one that convinces Capcom to bring back Darkstalkers. It's going to be your purchase. Don't you forget it. Kenny says Darkstalkers are not dead. Yeah, I remember that graphic. Remember when Capcom said that? Companies just say stuff like that. Yeah, it's free. It's free goodwill. They can just say they're going to make a game and never make it. Like Beyond Good and Evil 2. They can just say whatever they want and there's no consequences. It's all just like praise. Free praise. We're going to play an indie game. I don't know if this game exists anywhere else. But I played a lot of this because it's modeled after a Flash game I used to play called The Last Stand, which was on Congregate. It's one of those zombie survival things, like where you just earn money and you upgrade yourself and see how long you can survive. And then it's clearly Mega Man. You're clearly playing as Mega Man. When every pixel game just like was a reskin of some official artwork. Kino. On the plus side, if Silent Hill F is bad, the joke writes itself. Yeah, I don't know if it will be. The bar is pretty low for Silent Hill. Okay, the bar is exceptionally low. I can only be impressed at this point. That's the way I'm looking at it. We'll see if this game loads though. While you're waiting, make sure you report your concerns to xbox.com/abuse about dead pixels. Let them know. They just used the Mega Man. That was the Mega Man death sound sample. What the fuck is this? They're actually using copyrighted stuff in here. It made it through. This game will never be preserved. Except here. I'm afraid that the music they use might also be copywritten, like, because they just didn't give a shit back then. But this is Dead Pixels. I played it a bunch back in the day. It even has a Facebook URL down there. Make sure, go to that Facebook URL. Tell me if that's still an active page. Clearly Left 4 Dead inspired posters here, especially the one that says Last Stand. But we'll start here. There was local co-op. I did play with my buddy Mark back in the day. Easy, normal, hard, hardest. 30 streets to salvation. Okay, so this determines how long the game's going to go on. We'll just do 10 streets. I think that seems reasonable. Big Frog says, I think I can deal with any Silent Hill after the amount of times I had to replay Homecoming. You had to replay it? Somebody forced you to? It won't be good as Silent Hill Ascension. Right. Yeah, there is a Grindhouse reference. You can also tell with the film grain that they're using here. That's clearly Mega Man and Grindhouse and Left 4 Dead. And I guess that's a little bit of Dead Rising there. My favorite game that kind of came out during this era that did the whole apocalypse thing was, of course, Lone Survivor. Oh, this is a UK thing. No wonder it's stolen. Just like all the land. All right. So we got some damage counters and stuff. Crit attacks. A little RPG side scroller. Oh, we got an inventory. Oh, this is neat. Throwable weapons. Got a couple of hand grenades. I only got my shotgun. What does the amount mean? Is that my bullets? Oh, my ammo's down there. 40. And then valuables, nothing. Status. Gun skill. Look at all these skills. What is this? Modern games aren't this complex. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of information coming at me all at once. Oh, see, this determines what part of the tutorial I can read. This line right here. Buildings are not boarded up, can be searched. Oh! Free stuff. Sure, that doesn't look conspicuous. You guys ever played that game, The Oregon Trail? Like, not Oregon, like the state, but the Oregon Trail? Like organs in your body. I really enjoyed that one. This is basically that. We got a merchant here. What you buying? The Chambers bolt. The Chambers handgun. What is that? Resident Evil Rebecca Chambers. I bet that's where they're getting that from. Ooze vial, medium med kit. They don't have like funny health pickups like Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. And you can buy get the different ammo and valuables. I wonder what these do. Can of mystery meat. We got bounties. I'm looking for an incendiary grenade. I will be willing to pay. Oh, we got a little trade system? This is really punching a budget above its budget here. And then all these upgrades. Jeez Louise. And a save system. Oh no, I probably just yeah, the last time I played this was in 2012. The 12 years later anniversary stream of Dead Pixels. All right, let's get it. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, let's, why not? And when you loot it, they spray paint the X. This is sweet. What the hell? Somebody out there, somebody in chat, go out there and tell me if you can still buy Dead Pixels somewhere. Because I really don't know. If this is on the Switch, I'm definitely getting it. Free the Britons from the Norman yoke. Kaufman Street. Yeah, Kaufman is like Richard Bachman. All the streets in Silent Hill were named after aliases of authors or actual horror authors. I expect to see a lot of Resident Evil and Silent Hill references, which are references in and of themselves. Very meta. Okay, so you can get kill combos. So it's better to group up enemies. I got you. What's in here? So I've got a little bit of money. I'm doing good so far, but I'm getting low on ammo, so... What do you want? I'm looking for a cooking stove. I will pay $1,500 for a cooking stove. I don't think I have one, but damn. No, I just got some junk food. I want to hold on to these in case a trader does want them. I'm getting really invested now. All right. I guess we'll buy... Shells are pretty important, so let's go ahead and go for it. It's on Steam for $3. Consider it purchased. I'll play this shit on my Steam Deck. This particular version, though, the Xbox version, you cannot buy it any longer. Yeah, why wouldn't I loot everything? Alright, so left trigger is left side of the screen. Right trigger is the right side. It doesn't matter which direction your character's facing. Okay, good to know. Crit. Is there any downside to not searching? So far, so good. But I am playing on easy mode. I believe the waves get harder. Like each time you go to a new street, there's faster zombies and more zombies all at once. If I recall correctly. A killer soundtrack, though. Somebody's probably reaching out to the developer of Dead Pixels up on Facebook. Like, they just get a random notification out of the blue, and they're like, hey, this guy's streaming your game. It's like, finally, some acknowledgement. Well, to the Brit that developed this, good job. It's got a game loop that I'm all about. I just like old Flash games like this. I don't know what you would call that style of game, but like it's kind of like bordering on copyright infringement Flash games. That's my favorite kind. Okay, so yeah, you just progress through the streets. I don't know if you get any partners or stuff like that. Like you could get partners in The Last Stand. And then you would build like a stronghold, and then waves of zombies would come and try and breach it. And even though that's not like this, because this is more active, but I really like games like The Last Stand. Okay. We're going to spin that roulette. We're going to go to the next one. But that's Dead Pixels. It's on Steam, apparently. I would recommend it. There's also a page for an upcoming Dead Pixels 2 on Steam, but it looks dead. Damn it, we've got a brigade. We've got to raid the Dead Pixels Facebook group and demand Dead Pixels 2. We got to slap the tea out of their hands and say, get back to work. I'm serious. Like, that game's pretty good. I just fear that Capcom may sue them. But I think if you just copyright infringe from multiple sources, you have to let everyone else fight it out. That's how that works. If you're stealing from Capcom and from Valve and then from Konami and then Black Sabbath all together, then they can fight over the scraps, and then you can just continue to make passive income until it's sorted out. I think that's how that works. Diabolical Pitch. I don't have my Kinect plugged in right now, but if somebody wanted to super chat, I'm going to say $25. If somebody wants to super chat $25, I will dig in my closet, I will pull out my Kinect, I will set up my lights, and I will play Diabolical Pitch. But no less than $25. Sorry. I'm going to hurt my shoulder. I better be able to pay for the icy hot afterwards. All right, next up, we're going to play this really janky looking Double Dragon 2 remake. I call this a D-make. Whenever you take something that's beautiful in pixels and then shit it up in crappy 3D renders, like Final Fight did this, it's a D-make in my book. Go look up the trailer for Dead Pixels 2. I will. You should encourage him. I'm going to. We're going to leave words of encouragement only. All right, Double Dragon 2. Wander of the Dragons. I don't think Double Dragon 2 ever had a subtitle. I know the third one did. The Sacred Stones, the Bimmy and Jimmy one. But Million Corp was the original developer, and then I guess Gung Ho and Gravity Company remade this in 2011. And then Double Dragon got a fourth game or something. Didn't that just come out and it was back in the pixel style? I feel like this is like some Russian front or something like that, where they buy these dormant IPs and then they just make fake games and then just launder money through it. I feel like that's what Double Dragon is nowadays. But oh my God, Bimmy and Jimmy, the boys is back with their Battletoads fucking knuckles. Look at Bimmy's fist there. Look, oh my God, I'm miring those guns on Jimmy. But we're gonna play as Bimmy. Are you ready? You can only play stage 3. What? Why just stage 3? I think this is modeled after the arcade and NES one, but I don't recall there being 15 stages. Is that correct? Seems like they bloated this out. Yeah, during this era and time, like in the teens, the 20-teens, there was just a resurgence of them taking like 2D side-scrolling games and then like putting a 3D sheen on them. Oh my fucking God. Ferris Nagatome with the $50 super chat.
Think you can get it inside mine?
FK in the coffee from Ferris Nagatome. Thank you so much for the $50 dono. Ferris, I gotta ask you. Dang, can I show that on stream? Ferris, I gotta ask you. Did you want me to hook up the Kinect and Diabolical Pitch? Is that what that super chat's all about? Because for $50, I'll do it. God dang. That's way above the goal there. So thank you, Ferris. Ferris says, better yet, play Charles Barkley's Horizon Slam Jam Part 2. You know, I love Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, but I feel that would get my channel deleted. Like I think it's funny. I think everything in the Charles Barkley games is funny, but there's just straight up some fucked up things that you can't show. Did they ever release part 2 in the Hoops Barkley? What the fuck is going on here? This 25 frames Double Dragon. Did they ever release part 2? Because I know they also had like a Kickstarter and a trailer for Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2. I beat the first one when it came out. This will date me a little bit, but when I was in high school, I had like a shitty Dell Inspiron laptop that couldn't run anything. I think the most it could run was like a PlayStation 1 emulator, right? So it was kind of my first foray into gaming on the PC. Not DOS-based gaming, but just games. And one of the first indie games I downloaded, because that's all I could like run on my laptop, was Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. And I was so enthralled with it because I hadn't played too many like RPG Maker style games, but it's so the inspirations it draws from is so surreal. Like, you know, it's a sequel to Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam, which is a Sega Genesis exclusive, really shitty basketball game. But then it also like takes the story in like a direction where it's a post-apocalypse setting, which is kind of intriguing because the reason for the post-apocalypse is that Charles Barkley pulled off a sick dunk called the Chaos Dunk, and he fucked up the atmosphere. And then, like, his son, Hoops, who I think, like, is just, Hoops is just, like, pulled out of Streets of Rage or something. Like, all the fucking character portraits are pulled out of older games. And Michael Jordan works for the Gestapo. Like there's a basketball Gestapo that's going around preventing people from dunking because Charles fucked up the atmosphere from pulling off the chaos dunk. And then Charles and Michael Jordan have this odd dynamic, like where Michael Jordan, yes, he works for the Gestapo, but he secretly knows that he's training hoops to perform, the ways of basketball. And like Larry Bird's in there. Larry Bird's like this ultimate anime boss, like some shit from the Fist from the North Star. Like the game is so ambitious. Like it's something that was purely a passion project. It's somewhat racist, but I think it's forgivable, right? Like the power-ups in that game are just so bizarre. Like if you get blinded in the game, it's called glaucoma, and the only way you can fix the blindness is by smoking a blunt. It's kind of bordering there. But somewhat accurate, right? You smoke weed for glaucoma. My aunt did, so I think it's fine. This Double Dragon game is rough, by the way. Look at a Bobo here. I would love to do a Barkley video of some kind, but I'm sure it's already been done. But yeah, it was like one of the first indie games I ever played. I played a bunch of like before they became known developers. Like I played some of like Edmund Macmillan's games before he like made Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac. I played the creator of Journey before he made Journey and Flow and all that. He was just like a college kid, and he made a game called Cloud, I believe. And I just inadvertently just played all these like now famous developers stuff because my shitty laptop could only run that. All right, so I just got swamped by terribly rendered a Bobo here. Let's get our revenge. We'll take out a Bobo, and I think this is a Bobo. But he's just spamming the same move. Like his AoE is pretty wide, and I don't know if... Okay, how did I activate that? That's the ticket right there. Okay, we got him. You saw it here on the cool stream. The demo of Double Dragon 2. But yeah, back during this era, I would say about 2011 or so. 2011 to about 2015. They remade Strider, which was decent. Contra got like a new game that was like Wii Shop exclusive. Castlevania Adventure Rebirth on the Wii. There were a few others I'm slipping on here, but this is definitely the worst, the bottom of the barrel. I'm glad I could showcase it here. I don't know that I would preserve this one, so we're not going to be buying this. Ferris, what did you say? It's up to you, Chief. Well, since you donated a generous $50, I think we can take a little break, and then I will set up the Kinect, and then we'll be playing some Diabolical Pitch. I have to set up some lighting. I have to actually light up my room because the Kinect sensor will not pick up my movements. So we'll take a little break. I will set up Diabolical Pitch, and then we'll just see what happens. I'll play a couple of rounds of it. I do recommend you guys buy Diabolical Pitch. So let me show you what we're getting into here. All right. Diabolical Pitch right here. Grasshopper Manufacturer. There's a review of it on my channel, and I do talk about it in my Xbox 360 video. So if you are curious to know more about the history of it, it's called Codename D. Hey, what's up, Ray? We're going to take a little break. I'll be right back with the Kinect. Okay. Here we are. This is Diabolical Pitch. I don't know if you can hear me from where I'm standing. I'm going to have to come up here occasionally. If my lighting looks really fucked up, it's because the Kinect 1.0 needs a lot of light. So we're going to just do this. Let's... Hold on. I got a table right here, so I can't really, There we go. It says move backward. I don't really have a lot of space, so... I can't... I got a table right here. We're gonna have to move this table. Damn it. This shit's a fire hazard. I'm blocking an exit. All right. Right here, exclusive to the cool stream, Diabolical Pitch. All right. I think we're good to go. Can you still hear me? One's in chat if you could still hear me. Surprisingly, it was easy to set up. All right, there is some DLC for this game. I'm not gonna click on it right now, but I may have to get all that because I don't even know. Can you guys hear me before I get this going? You guys can hear me? Good, good, good. I'm gonna turn down my thing a little bit here. Okay, let's get it going. You can unlock new superpowers for your character, so I'm not sure what I have, but we'll just start with the adventure here. Area 1. Okay, so these are the superpowers. You unlock them. There's like modifications you can do to your character and upgrade them. There's a bit of an RPG element to this. But we're going to do the cannon. Don't hurt your shoulder. Don't hurt your shoulder. I've been preparing for this, everyone. I think this guy's name's McAllister is his name. He's designed after Mark McGuire. Baseball legend. And notable cheat.
Wait a second. Something's wrong. What could it be? McAllister slumped over, holding his shoulder.
McAllister can actually blow out his shoulder during this, too. I'm going to turn up this mic just a little bit. So, if you don't know what this game is, it's like a House of the Dead style gallery shooter with Five Nights at Freddy's mascots. You aim with your glove, and then you fire. And then there's some slot machine things that I still don't know I understand here, but... Diabolical Pitch! Come on! There we go. Don't complain. I don't want to hear you complaining in chat. You donated for this. I don't even think Suda's played this shit. I think he's forgotten he made this. It's kind of sweet, though. Out of all the Kinect games, this is something I legitimately don't regret buying. I keep getting all these diabolical charges, though. Is the game really that easy? Boss time. Got him! This is just silly. You guys are making me feel silly. I hope you're enjoying this. We'll do another round. I don't know if I have any other Kinect slop on here. Cherry Mellow with the $10 dono. Miles Chan, what did you think of Astrobot?
Oh my god!
Real quick, I absolutely love the Astrobot series. It is the best running original IP that Sony has. The remnants of Japan Studio, Asobi, are making it, which means it's high quality, lots of attention to detail, up there in leagues with the Super Mario 3D platformers. I enjoyed Astrobot VR more than I did Super Mario Odyssey. This new game seems to be like 4 times the size of a traditional Astrobot game. And granted, the Astrobot games are generally demos. But I love games, much like WarioWare, that take advantage of the system gimmicks and everything. And it seems like Team Asobi is the only team that Sony has that is actually recognizing their history. So yes, I am so stoked about it. Let's collect some cards. Thunderball, so I need to buy the missing Diabolical Pitch I don't have. This is the upgrade system I was telling you about. Okay, Twister Ball. That's the one I need, but I don't have enough money. Dang it. Okay. Well, I guess we can't buy it. Sorry, kids. Alright, let's skip ahead here. I did play this multiplayer, by the way. There is, if you guys know Flower, Sun, and Rain, there is a baseball player that plays the second player from Lost Pass Island. It's canon. This game is canon to the Kill the Pass series. One more of this. One more round of this. I can't aim. Connect! No! No! Please don't! Don't do it! Ah! Wake up! Fuck you, Suda! You didn't tune this right. There we go. We're back on track. Sorry, folks. Technological difficulties. Okay, watch. Cut it. That's one of the strategies. That's the parry in Diabolical Pitch. Come on. Work with me, Connect. We're live. I think it's the lighting in my room. It's not great. I'm not using incandescent bulbs, which is probably what this was programmed with in mind. Okay, come on, get that cannon. Let's go. Damn it. There we go. Woo! Getting awful hot over here. Please, no more Connect game donos. I don't know that I can take it. I just hurt my shoulder. All right, boss numero dos. Gripping Souls-like combat here in Diabolical Pitch. I do want a baseball jersey that has 51 on the back of it. That's pretty sweet. We did it! Oh my god.
Oh my god!
J-Spot with the $10 dono. This baseball game looks tight. Buy all the games, Hikiko man. I actually bought this when it came out. It was one of the few Connect games I actually purchased, so don't worry. Diabolical Pitch is preserved in the Hikikomori archives. I'm going to tear down the Connect setup so I can get back into my chair. So we're going to take another quick break. If you have any games you want me to play, we are at almost the 2-hour mark. I'll probably go 2.5 hours. We'll see. Chat, you got to let me know. You got to let me know what you want to see. So I'm going to break down the set. Give me a minute. Oops. Not that one. Right here. There we go. Oh, shit. That's not good. Any of more of my biometrics there. Woo! Let's get that fan going. Okay. I think we're all right now. Let's my lighting's a little weird, but you can clearly see my lighting over here. I didn't. Let's fix that. How's that for a professional streamer, guys? Right on the fly. Right on the fly, we hop into Connect and play Diabolical Pitch. We only do that here on the Cool Stream. Literally nowhere else will you get this kind of content. Okay. Another one for the Wheel of Dead Games. What would you like to see? Rocket Jockey? I don't think I have that. Cold-Decept's on Dick. On Dick. Cold-Decept's on Dick and on disc. How about some Deadliest Warrior? These games are actually kind of keno. If you haven't played them. Really odd physics system in that one. It's, the Fire Pro Wrestling, I don't think this is a Connect one, but I am kind of curious about it. This Gion game. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. LocoCycle, which apparently is on Steam. We've got Schizoid. I do want to play one of these South Park games. The official game is Let's Go Tower Defense Play. But the game just says South Park. And then we got Tennerman's Revenge. I'm not sure if these are any good, but I do like the more recent South Park games. We can do Totem Ball. Spartacus still on the XBLA. Vandal Hearts. Are we just pulling out PS1 games? Can you play Suikoden? Clock Tower 2? You know, why aren't you playing Cardia? I came into this Xbox stream expecting you to play Azure Dreams. What the fuck? Cut me some slack here, folks. I'm just one guy. All right, we're going to play some Totem Ball. Because I did tag this stream as being Totem Ball focused. So I got to live up to the promise. Dude, Totem Ball? Techno-Kitten Adventure is a really funny Flappy Bird clone. Like, really good, too. Like, the music is legitimately good. And it's all Lisa Frank inspired. So it's like rainbows and hyper neon colors. And you unlock new cats. It's kind of good. An Xbox Live Vision camera is required to play Totem Ball? Do I even have one of those? It's in a tub somewhere. I didn't know a camera was required to play this game. Will the Kinect work? I don't think the Kinect will work. Well, that's Totem Ball. I ain't digging out that camera. I don't care who donates or how much they donate. We're not playing Totem Ball. It's off the table. Ninja Blade. I do have Ninja Blade, but that is also on... I think that's on PC, and it's on disc. The theme is digital. Let's play... not Gion. Should we check out LocoCycle? 1 in chat if I should check out LocoCycle. 2 in chat skip. 1 to play LocoCycle, 2 to skip. Let's go.
Okay, throw me some numbers.
Serene Velocity. I just Googled Lisa Frank. Yeah. When I was a kid, Lisa Frank, every girl in my school had Lisa Frank folders. And they're so bright and just like offensive to all the senses at once. But at the same time, it's perfect for Techno-Kitten Adventure. Oh, we got a 3 in there. Ooh, Mr. Contrarian. I'm just going to be a fence sitter. Steven, you better put a 1 or a 2 or get out of here. We got 2s. 1s. Oh, we're split down the middle. LocoCycle has James Gunn. He's involved in that? He's involved in Lollipop Chainsaw. I would say we're kind of split, but I'm seeing more 1s. Hey, Hamong's in here. All right. Are you checking out only the ones from My Games or the Xbox Marketplace as well? I downloaded like 50 games. So whatever's on the My Games is what we're playing. Unless there's like some really amazing game that I have to check out. Okay, 1s have it. Once have it. All right, let's try LocoCycle. I think some guy just put out a big video about this. He's like, the most underrated game about to be deleted. So I'll have to check that out. But people have been telling me, like, this game is Kino, so I need to try it at least once. Okay, once have it. Dude, this is amazing. This is some Need for Speed shit right here. Live action intro to the game? All right. I can dig it. Powered by Beard. Okay. Gotcha. I know nothing. Like, who developed this? Beard? Is that the name of the developer? Okay. Lots of options here, but it's single player. Is there a multi? The garage. What's in the garage? Game or film? That's our garage. Well, I'm kind of curious. Let's click it. The cast, the behind the scenes, unlock cinema, photos. What photos? You got to buy all the photos? I'm sure there's... Can somebody just post all these photos for free on the internet? I don't want to buy any of this shit. Come on now. Just put it on Instagram. God damn. Behind the scenes or the cat... Let's... all right, let's get into it. Play the trial. Level select. Play trial. Somewhere in Nicaragua. All right. This is definitely my speed. If all the cutscenes are live action and the game is like some really bad 3D render jank, I'm all about it. All right, let's subtitles Pablo only. Let's skip. Let's just get straight into it.
I'm very excited to start our adventure together, Pablo.
Iris, tienes que escucharme. Está arrastrándome detrás de ti.
Of course I understand you, Pablo.
Whoa, why am I being dragged here? What's happening here? Wait, I am the LocoCycle? And I'm just dragging this poor guy behind me? What is this? Oh man, this reminds me a lot of that Kinetica game up back on PS2. Is he gonna hop back on it? Get on the LocoCycle, Pablo. I believe that's his name. Whoa! Alright, I kind of dig it. I guess he has some wheels on his belt or something that's preventing his back from being shredded. He should be dead by now.
I am particularly excited to meet her. What are you most looking forward to doing at the Freedom Rally?
Ay, Dios, por favor, voy a morir.
Mucho muerte. I'm not entirely sure what my objective is. It also has kind of that vibe of, there's a really obscure 3D platformer that came out for the 6th generation of consoles. It was called Whiplash, wherever it was like a bunny rabbit and a weasel were like handcuffed together. They were both like science experiments. They were handcuffed together, and you made your way through the level using like both of their powers. I'm still alive. Making 90-degree turns and everything. Put this guy in charge of the new F-Zero. I'd like to see what they come up with. QTEs, my favorite. Use the boost. I mean, it's no wipeout, but I guess it's fine. Outrunner. Okay, so we got a boss battle here.
Sorry, no can do.
Press the A button to engage enemies. All right. This is like Sonic the Hedgehog. This fucking guy has a spin dash attack. Oh my god. This poor Nicaraguan man here, Pablo, I think his name is. This poor fucking Pablo. Like, it's a little bit Jack and Daxter, a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie. He's just, what the fuck is happening? I'm pulling off these sick counters. I'm just flailing this poor man around. I'm spinning him. I'm spinning him. All right. I don't feel like I have any true influence over the battles, but I'm laughing. We doing it. 38 hit combo, of course. I'm literally just hitting X and Y. I'm pressing all the buttons and winning. If I'm to understand, maybe like the position of where I throw Pablo is based on which face button I press. So like whenever it gets into one of these things, it goes into like a 4-way directional grid, I want to say. And then that determines like which attack I do, I guess. Maybe. Bike Bayonetta. Yep. It's basically Bayonetta. It's just like, you got Bayonetta at home. All right. Kind of cool. I don't know if they change up the gameplay later on, if there's any twists or turns, but that was interesting. The bike was indeed Loco. I liked it. I think I'm going to be skipping Shadows of the Damned Hella Remastered, and we're just going to be talking about LocoCycle. The true, the untold story of LocoCycle is what's coming out this year. I got some shitty Flash games. You know me, I love my shitty Flash games. All right, I think we can do about 2 more. How about that, stream? Can we do 2 more? Is it going on too long? We got a lot of people in here. We had over 70 people watching. That was pretty cool. I am curious about these South Park games, but I know there's going to be some copyright music crap in there. Let's try Zombie Wranglers. True esoteric video games, only here on the cool stream. Zombie Wranglers. All right, let's read some chat. Do you have Contrast? Yeah, I have Contrast on the PS4. Cygnus says, for anyone interested, the Gears of War free Dark Souls and Sonic Generation DLCs are back compatible on the Xbox One and Series, but you can only purchase them on the 360 Marketplace. That's strange, but good warning there. Thank you. Hamong says, this studio who made LocoCycle only made VR games since. Imagine LocoCycle in VR, but you're Pablo. Oh, I know that last one. It's got to be Protectors. Okay, well, I'm going to try Zombie Wranglers. I'm not sure if this is Avatar shit. They kind of look like avatars, but it might not be an Avatar game. This is 2008. I think this predates Avatars. I mean, there was a good decade of great zombie or interesting zombie games. Like Stubbs, for sure. All right, so we got like a codename Kids Next Door aesthetic. All right. Let's give it a shot. You can be Uju. Has he got a Nintendo DS there? Monica, Amy, or Dean? And Dean's got a Power Glove. Amy looks straight out of codename Kids Next Door. I kind of like Amy. I'm gonna play as Amy. Oh, they're locked. I can see because they clearly have the combo locks up there. But if you guess the combo, to those locks, you don't have to buy the DLC. Good luck. So I guess we're playing as Uju. And he's playing on I think that's the official Xbox Live Arcade controller. No joke, they made something like that. Zombie infestations got you down. Don't lose your head. Call the zombie wranglers. Like modern-day exterminators, the zombie wranglers capture escaped zombies and turn them into the Central Doom Agency for a profit, endorsed by the Pottersfield Chamber of Commerce. Sure. So you don't kill zombies, you just wrangle them. This is some hurdy-gurdy inspired thing. Maybe. Your parents... All right. So how do I go about this wrangling here? Oh, it's a Luigi's Mansion vacuum. Okay. You got a little cell shading aesthetic here. I mean, like, the world here looks something straight out of Ed, Edd and Eddy or Kids Next Door. So it's got that going for it. I guess these are upgrades. Okay, so when you pick up this, the haste helmet gives you a temporary burst of speed. All right. That's it? What are the stakes here? How's this hard? Okay, those are actual people. It feels like I'm playing like a college kid's senior project here. Wrangling them zombies. All right. Let's go. Destroying a zombie leaves a green ball of zombie goo behind, and you got to pick it up. All right. I guess I'll do that. I didn't see any goo, but I'll take your word for it. Oh. Who's that? So you have the option of... Can you just knock out the zombie? How do I destroy them? I got my wonderful 101 fist, and I'm doing all the combos. All right, we'll just vacuum them up. I'm just not seeing any goo. I just picked up the $600 scarab there. I don't know. If I had to pick a better zombie wrangling game with the similar aesthetic, I'd probably just say play Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which is a legitimately challenging game and an all-time classic. But I wouldn't delete this from the servers. I bet this game picks up later on. Like, you'll probably get better upgrades, more characters, superpowers, that sort of thing. Like, if the progression, you know, is more steady, then I wouldn't say delete it. But so far, it feels like an unfinished college project. It's like one of those games that, you know, back in the early 2000s that Burger King would hand out. Like, here's a voucher for Zombie Wranglers, kids, with your kids club meal. The zombie animations are, I guess, in theme, they are slow. Feels like I could wait an entire day before he hits me. Okay. I think I did the thing. I don't know how to destroy a zombie. I'm pressing all the buttons. Alright. Alright, that's Zombie Wranglers. Good game. Alright, one more game. Final game. Final game before Phil Spencer puts his finger on the delete key. This is it. We got one more game we can save. What do you want to see? You better tell me now. I think Battlezone requires a camera, so I can't be doing that. We've got I mean, I could do this really bad Fire Pro game. You guys want to see the Fire Pro game? This is one of those games where I think the base game is free, but they charge you for all the like skins and stuff. This is Avatar Slop. But I don't think it requires the Kinect. Did you already try Ancients of Ooga? No, is that related to Ooga Booga on the Dreamcast? Yeah, this seems absolutely terrible. Was this a demo? Yeah, that was a demo, I guess. Snoop Dogg's Way of the Dog. I did see that. I did see that when I was going through all the games, but you know Snoop Dogg's Way of the Dog's going to use copyrighted music, and it's going to be banned in Australia, so we can't do that. We got to look out for our boys and girls down under. Fire Pro Go. All right, we're doing it. I don't know why this got made. Because I do like the Fire Pro Wrestling series. I've been playing it since the PS2. That was my entry point. Oh, jeez. You think Suda51's aware of this? Like maybe during the 360 era, this slid across his table. It was the one thing he turned down. He's like, nah. He's developed some shit, but I think this would be too low for him. I don't know. It looks kind of sweet. It reminds me of Ultimate Muscle, you know? You can be the 360 world champion. All right, I got to get that title. I bet there's like some weird Avatar exclusive unlockable. Like that was one thing they did during the 360 era, is if you got an achievement during a game, you also unlock stuff for your avatar. So this was the only way to do that. Fire Pro Wrestling featuring Avatar Fame Star. Spike Chunsoft actually developed this. It could be good. That's good. That's going to be my name. We got Francis York Morgan versus Evil Giant. Let's go. Also, friendly reminder. Before you leave this stream, you better leave that like. My graphic didn't show up, but leave that like. Leave that like for Francis York Morgan about to throw down with Elo and Milo right there. I forgot I had them equipped. But yeah, Elo and Milo tag team right now. You will never in your life see anything like this again. Only here on the Cool Stream. That was my ring entrance. Him looking befuddled by Elo and Milo. This could be Kino. There are some weird Avatar accessories you can buy. There's like a whole Sonic the Hedgehog line of Avatar accessories. There's like a Metal Gear Rising one. You could play as Raiden in this game, technically. I'm going to put FK in your coffee. Boom! Yeah, we're here in the 360 arena, sponsored by Mountain Dew. Well, there's going to be a red ring of death tonight. That much I can tell you. What the fuck is this? This is... Is there any resistance from Evil Giant? Okay, there he goes. What grab attacks I got? Oh my god. Get him, York! We just did a cannon spike on this motherfucker. It's kind of good. Did I just win? We did it! We did it! That's actually the side mission complete. If you're wondering what that sound stinger is, that is the side mission complete from Deadly Premonition. Okay. So you dream of being a pro wrestler? I've trained some of the best wrestlers out there. You came to the right place to learn how to win in the ring. I just mashed buttons and I did fine. Now I got to train for it? Would you like to play the tutorial? Nah, I'm good. All right then, suit yourself. Let's see how you do in a real match. If you win, you might just make it as a pro wrestler. I want that 360 title. I'm coming for it. I'm taking out Rey Mysterio. I guess the bottom part is my stamina. So that tells me how many buttons I can press before I pass out. All right, all right. Oh, the salute, that's Swery 65 right there. That's what he does. I think that's... I don't know when Swery started doing this here, but that is... I think that's from Dark Dreams Don't Die. Because that's when David touches his scar. What is going on? Is he going to pull some wild Fire Pro move on me? Yeah, he's got peak fire. I got to stay away from this guy. I think we'll do the Unblock Me Swery stream the next time. But I'll have to set it at a time where Swery's actually awake. Like, I can't have the Unblock Me Swery stream and the guy's asleep in Japan. Like, it wouldn't be fair. Alright, come on. Alright. I'm trying to build up the Fire Pro move, but I don't know what the conditions are for that. I can get up on the turnbuckle and taunt people? I should have done the training. Alright, we need some stamina. Now how... Okay, so we can get up on the turnbuckle and flourish, I guess. Oh! Okay, I can launch off of that. That's neat. Let's do that. Whip! I just completely whiffed it. Alright. It's not terrible. I will say that. Hey, what's up, MD Chaos? You missed so much. We did it all. We did it all on today's cool stream. We actually busted out the Connect for a bit, too. So, check the cool stream archive. Come on, come on. Come on. I dare ya. All right. Here we go. I'm missing 100% of the time. You miss 100% of the shots you take, honestly. So don't even try. How the heck do I take him out?
1, 2, 3.
We did it. You did well. You've earned my respect. Well, I've earned the respect of a random avatar, so I can rest easy tonight. All right. We got some experience points. We're leveling up. Complex RPG behind Avatar Fire Pro Wrestling starring avatars. We're unlocking new moves. Full-on customizable experience here, or we can unlock the full game. That's it. I think we've got one more. Is that a tag team match? Oh my god, it's me and David. That guy on the right is David. Do you see that guy in that Pac-Man shirt? I think David... Listen. David actually scanned his own t-shirt and made it into his avatar. He literally did that. This is a shirt David owns. And he scanned it into his 360 and made his own custom avatar. Those are cargo shorts. He scanned his own. It's me and David versus like Rey Mysterio and the Sandbag from Super Smash Brothers. Let's get it. David, you're going to be watching this in the archive being like, what the fuck? How did I get involved in all this? Let's tag him out. Okay. So you can go over to the turnbuckle and tag him in. Okay, let's tag David in. What kind of moves you got, buddy? The Wisconsin Wrangler, King David. Oh, it's a ring out situation? Oh, let's tag him in. Let's go, buddy. Wait, can I not control David? David is an AI. Straight up. He's a CPU. I can't control him. All you gotta do to win Fire Pro Wrestling is just buddy up with somebody who's already beat the game and tag him in. Come on, David. Don't put us to shame here. He's getting smacked. Just let the game play itself. He's going to be so confused when he sees this. Yeah. He asked me about this. He goes, well, I don't think this is a time I could watch your cool stream, but make sure you leave it up. And now it's going to be worth it to him. It totally is. Yeah, the Sandbag from Smash Brothers. Like, what else can you call this thing? I mean, all the essential elements of Fire Pro are in here, I would say. I mean, it's exceeded my expectations, and my expectations were already low going in, so I wouldn't say it's bad. I think I might preserve this one, if the price is right. I think this may be your only opportunity to get some of those avatar bonuses, and they do have some cool avatar stuff, and I believe your avatar may carry over into the series. So if you care about that kind of stuff, I believe there's like Metal Gear Rising things. So I want to make sure I get those before they're gone. It's so unfair. David, where are you on backup? So we got to get him over here. David, help me pin. We got to get the Sandbag over here. I almost got my ultimate move, but if I get too close, Firestar's going to tag in. Let's go. Let's put FK in his coffee. All right, I got my ultimate move, so I'm going to... How the hell did that work? Okay. Oh, he countered me. I've got my ultimate move though, my Fire Pro move. Let's get it. I forgot how to activate it though. I really should have done that tutorial. And now I'm getting stomped in. David! I'm tagging David in. It's the only way. No! David. Win this for me. I'm trusting the CPU gods now. I'm leaving it in their hands. Look at him go. Head straight up in Rey Mysterio's ass, just like David would have done it. He did it! Thank you, David! Who's not watching this stream right now, maybe sometime in the future. We ended the cool stream on a win. I'll take it. I will take it. So there you have it. that was the, I think I named this soon-to-be-dead Xbox 360 games. I'm going to be using today's Super Chats to preserve some of these games. I'm going to be buying some of them. I'm going to be buying some Avatar shit, some themes. Wasn't a bad note to end things on, honestly. Look at that face. I'm not even lying to you, by the way. David did scan his own t-shirt. I've seen David in public wearing that shirt. This is something he did. All right. Thanks so much for watching the cool stream. We're going to be back at it again next Sunday at 11. I'm thinking pending. I think we're going to do the Unblock Me Sweary stream next weekend, so next Sunday. But I may actually have to do it Saturday night, so Sweary can see it on Sunday. But if you follow me on Twitter, follow me on X, at Hikikomori Media. I'll have the updates on there when I decide. But we're going to plan that cool stream for a time where Sweary can actually potentially see it. And we're going to find a way to get Sweary to unblock me before Hotel Barcelona. That is the goal. I've already told the story of why he blocked me. It's a really dumb reason. And it's this guy's fault. It's literally David's fault. You see the guy on the screen? That is him. He is the reason I am blocked by Sweary. I did nothing wrong, for the record. I've been nothing but a gentleman to Sweary65, but not David. But anyway, we're going to try and get him to unblock me. All right, thanks so much for all the super chats. Like, the donos were just so crazy today. I really appreciate it. That is going to more stuff for the channel, so love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And that's it. Bye. Bye.